Good evening, everybody. What is up? What's up, Ranger? Thank you for the 200 bits. What's up, Moo? What's up, Bell? What's up, Morniel? James over on TikTok, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And also thank you for the gifts over there. Was that 2026? Kind of formatted goofy on my end over here, but I think it's a 2026. Good evening. May watching some football. Oof. Brutal. I don't think the Bills will ever win a Super Bowl. Just like the Bengals will never win a Super Bowl. It's not gonna happen. Seattle is beating the crap out of the Niners, which I would rather see that. I don't like the Niners. Was playing with OBS stuff. I got the VTuber stuff mostly done, but I hate. But you hate the lip sync, or I'm. Yeah, I saw Bo Nix broke his ankle too, so like, they're screwed. Like, Morning, are you actually talking about the animation of the lip sync? Yo, what's up, Bodyguard? How is the game for new players? I talk about this pretty frequently, as far as it really depends on what you want to do as a new player. So early on, until you hit like mid game, it's fine, totally fine. Lots of quests to do, lots of exploration to do. The systems aren't all up in your face and stuff like that. So, but once you hit about 50, when you get your legendary items, that's where things start to get a little bit more confusing. And so on. Once you hit, I mean, I guess that is about when the essence gear starts to, there's just a lot less of it. But once you get into the hundreds, you're very system heavy at that point. You're leaning very much into the essence system on gear, the traceries on your legendary items, the virtue system. So lot of systems involved at that point. Game has a lot to offer and plenty of opportunities to find something to do, but that can be sometimes overwhelming. Yes. But it's a journey, and every destination has amazing stuff to offer, I think. Vistas, characters, stories, and progression. I agree with that, Moo. I do. That is something that I think they never really miss on, is the landscape and the exploration part of it. Seldom do they miss on the story aspects of it. It's just the reliance on systems. For a game that is meant to be about Lord of the Rings and the journey that is Lord of the Rings, you spend a lot of time looking at menus and systems. What's up, MK? Over on YouTube. But I hope that answers that question. So, plan for tonight is we'll do kind of the end game stuff for Bludborn, and then we'll take a look at the Brawler and start working on him. That should please the Ranger. No problem, Bodyguard. And sleepy. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Might actually have a group here. Let's see if there's anybody doing this right now. Let's do. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get you guys in here. Get comfortable. And then, see what else we can do. What's up, Sneakies? How you doing, buddy? Soon. Soon. There's another Bull Roar was this weekend. I don't know if it's still on. There should be soon though. Sleepy got his champ to 160 last night. Nice. I've actually been redoing all the quests and arc raiders though too, so I've been helping some people with that. I'm trying to get myself caught back up since I did the expedition and you know, got myself into a situation. Well, you know what? I'm just going to follow this group then. I have all the quests right now. Fine. Friendly. I'm not. My tag's in on this thing. You keep those clouds away from me since I'm not in the group. Shoot first, ask forgiveness later. Something to that effect, yeah. Yeah, after I get this stuff done, dude, yeah. I would never do that. I would never do such a thing. LOTRO's still good? Oh, yeah? When was the last time you played it? Jex. When was the last time you played it? I would never AoE the trees. What's up, Lex? Whoa, is this like a raid or some community fights? So this is actually one of the reputations out here. Oh, no, I'm gonna die. It'd be really nice if people didn't do that on purpose. Just a sheer ignorance. Yeah, it's fantastic. Hey, there's group. Nice. Now we're rocking and rolling. Yeah, especially when you're told 4 times not to. Yeah, it's fantastic. Just gonna sit back here. Yep. This looks so good. I feel like big community fights are so rare in MMOs now. Yeah, so this is actually, this whole region down here is all like group-based stuff right now. You can do it with as big of a group as you want. Obviously, the more you have, the better, or the easier it is, for sure. But even if so, you can see where people are not following instructions and, you know, wiping half the group. Lex, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate it. Jex said years ago, tried starting fresh last year, but got bored. You need to find you a little group, man. Yeah. It's a Tide Pod generation. Just button smash until it dies or you die. Those are your options. They'll be fine while I get this ore. No problem. You guys are fine. Say the server feels pretty good tonight. How many people are on? About 1,200 non-anonymous. All right. Listen. You gotta respect the work. Turn that down a touch. See, look at these people. The amount of people that die to these trees are, it's just hilarious. So I didn't get to watch all of this past week's Court of the Rings. I know that Orion was on talking to Cord for a little while. Did anybody get to watch it? I know there was I think there was a forum post for it as well. What is this? There we go. So if there's anything you think I might need to know about or anything that you found interesting, be sure to let me know. I see Exodia is back. I swear instances and raids get close and then Exodia just like comes out of nowhere. It's funny. Oh, that was almost me. That game remember me? Maybe? Kind of puts them on the same level as Stevagorn. Is it? That dude posts like 400 times a day. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. This is Lord of the Rings Online. No one saw me just AoE that right there. Is it free to play? Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. 49ers were done before they stepped foot on the field, man. Yeah, that's horrid. What happened? I thought Shanahan was like was God's gift to coaching. No, I mean it's not really. There are aspects that you can. We talked about this the last stream. There are aspects that are pay for convenience, but not really pay to win. Like you're not going out there and just buying a like top tier weapon or gear or anything like that. You can buy buffs and things like that, but what's up, Garrett? How you doing? Your game's Path of Exile? I never really got into like the PoE and Diablos and that kind of stuff. It's not my jam. Who's the actual leader of this group? There they are. Is Yellow Hunter a viable support debuffer? I need keep being told by conflicting things from people. I don't know the Hunter well enough. The last time I played it, I was playing Red, and that felt okay, but that was pre-expansion pack. So, oh, couldn't see that one very well. I don't understand how that always happens. Like, you would think that Hunter and Champ should be two of the easiest classes to maintain as far as just top damage. But it is what it is, I guess. Am I far enough away? Nope, I'm not. He's not a tree though, man. What is he considered? Troll kind. Oh, we need spiders still. Need spiders. Wait, some people are going down. Do I not need more spiders? I don't know where everybody's going. Maybe they're trying to get some spiders over here. What is that then? 2 more? No, don't pull the damn trees. We don't need the trees. Okay, just need 1 more. Oh no, they're running the other way. No! Come back. Yeah, now that's because you're on the shorts feed, not the actual landscape feed. What's up, Creed? No, kill it. Well, this is a little rough. I can't clear that? That's unfortunate. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're good on that. How's my reputation acceleration going? 6,300? That should be enough for this little run.
How can I help? Leader man. How can I help? How can I help? mad.
I mean, they better not go too crazy, because that puts some negative juju out there. What's up, Liliana? The spiders give you the ick? I mean, that's true for a lot of people, for sure. Wait, do I have, no. I feel like I just got... Oh, I did a haba. I assume they're going out to the other one. About halfway through on hunters.
Lead us mad, Flint.
Yo, Lucid, thanks for the follow. Can you just go directly there if you don't already have it? Yeah, that's fine. I got time.
You look like a dangerous sort. I have a dangerous job that he's doing.
What quarter is it? Is it still the third or is it into the fourth? Because if it's the fourth, they probably need to let off or they're gonna... Yeah, they keep going like that, that's gonna be
Settle down, friend.
not great for them. Is it Stormadon? Is that where I'm going? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they should just be running the ball at this point, if they're not already. And just kill that clock. It's pretty embarrassing. Liliana, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Didn't finish it, did they? They kill that thing already? And thank you for the follow. What a legend. Subscribed before following. Demon Caretaker. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome in. Lots of new faces tonight on across all platforms. Appreciate you guys. What server am I playing it on? This is on Glamdring. Hey, Con, look who's posting in World Chat. Oh, hell, I don't know what my parse is. I don't care about that shit anymore. I haven't been doing high-end stuff in a long time. Too old for that crap. What's my streaming parse? Good, same as mine. Did it? I tried the featured instance of the week so far. Is it still? Actually, which one is it? Sorry, Surmer. Yeah, I did. Got the boss down to about a third or so. The first one, but didn't really have a good group comp for it because we didn't have any like real support classes with us, so it wasn't really good. What is this one? I forget. Oh, that's just the dread one. Well, what's the... Wait, what was it last week? Was last week the raid one? Oh, Saturn. Okay. Hoot. Winning. All right, so that gets us pretty much everything I need to do, I think. Unless I wanted to work on the other reps, which I don't really care. I guess I don't.
Riches chase you, friend.
So, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm working on that. I'm slowly going on that one. How high does that go with the camp friend on that one? Friend? Okay. So it's not too bad. Ooh, I see somebody posting about more stuff too. I need to go out there and get my gear situated for the Etten Moors. Okay, can't go through his fountain. All right, it's fine.
You did it. I thought you were marching to your death, but that tooth is the size of my fist, so it must be true.
All right, so that puts me at 5,600 out of 10,000 for acquaintance. So I did catch that part that they're talking about with the next update, adding more like mission and reputation based stuff. So I'm curious to see what that looks like and what that means for us as far as like gearing and stuff like that. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Lexard? How you doing, buddy? Don't know. Okay. I may need to go take some allergy stuff real quick. Eyes are starting to bother me. I'm sure he would have some cool stories. He has an entire library.
Riches chase you, friend.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about doing these reps out here. I did the 2 of them already, I think, didn't I? Oh, I didn't get Kindred with Hamat renewed yet, but this one is capped at ally. So we'll see. We'll see what we want to do with that. Battle Frenzy. Melron has seen some shit, yes. These are the facts. Where is Battle Frenzy? And that one is a gold, so I don't need that one. I mean, I guess I could put it on. Put it on the tank one, I guess. Healing over time criticals. Absolutely gross. Absolutely gross. Guess I'll just do Hamat renewed since I'm still going on that. That's 2,000 rep. Yeah. Ew. Okay. Let's do. Ahaba. Let's go over there. We'll turn in some of this rep stuff over there. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna go put some eye drops in because my allergies are starting to bug shit out of me. I'll be right back. Okay. We're back. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let me go turn in some of this stuff. I go the wrong way. Alright, I just got all spun around here. Those guys over there. Does this game have gnomes? No, it has hobbits and dwarves. Dwarves. Alright, what do we got here? Sunbaked axes. Let's do... Okay, what was that? Sunbaked axes? Yeah. Why does it do that? I clearly have stacks of these. Yeah, it has... my character right here is an elf. Why the hell... Pointy-eared hobgoblin. Okay, buddy, listen up. What is your like goal for your life today? So, Ramgil, here's the thing, is I stream on everything. So, TikTok, I don't really have all that stuff on there. Because I have no way to manage it and watch it. Unless I have it, like, pulled up on my phone or something like that. So, like, right now, I'm live on Twitch, Kick, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and X. And Facebook. So I don't really do all the stuff from all the platforms. My main platform is Twitch. Wait, I'm curious why these don't work. And then I have to wait 2 minutes for it to go again, so those might just be cells. I need to go back to Bree real quick so that I can get my town services buff. We'll just do something simple though. We'll just do 2,000. What's it at right now? Probably like 10. Let's see, I got that pulled up now. Let's see what we got. 2K is easy? Alright, 20,000 then. I'll add a 0. You're gonna be like, whoa, buddy. Get them fingers going. I see you going. I see it. Trajan, thank you for the follow, buddy.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something? Hello there.
Alright, let's see here. I'll hold off on that. Where is my... There it is. Yep, I have a better one of those, and I have a better one of those, so that's fine. That's fine. Look at you, you're already at 1,000 almost. The man's just going... The man's going in. There's 1,000 likes. Okay, probably gotta repair stuff. Yeah, okay. My vault. I mean, I guess I'll just go back here and turn those in. Oh, this guy's over there.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize I had these two. No, Ramgil, thanks for the follow, buddy. I appreciate it. All right, there's another 2,000 rep. Okay. Kind of helps out the inventory issue a little bit. You want $800? Grass, buddy. Did you hit all your parlays? Okay, so let me let's go try this over here. See, it says it's worked over here. Why did it not work over there? It's intriguing.
Can I do something for you?
Please share with the class, right? Can go back to a Haba real quick and check that out and see what's up. Okay, let's try this again down here. Eight out of 10. Why? Why does it say I only have 8 out of 10? Like, I literally just did this one over there. It's a fun little bug, huh? Interesting. How do you get a modern PC to run this? I keep getting error messages when downloading due to graphics. Are you trying to do it from... Hey, Mads, over on TikTok. Are you trying to do it from the website, or are you trying to do it off of Steam? Just out of curiosity. Because you're doing it off of Steam, just try it from the website. I know that they've updated the installer package off of Steam, but there is actually the standalone installer off the website. Just try that and see if that gives you any different result. Because that's how I do mine, and I play with a 9850 X3D and a 5090, so it's about as modern as it gets. All right, you hit 2,000. I see it. All right, I'm gonna go to the Utmores real quick because I want to get my stuff situated for PvP. See what we're dealing with out here.
What do you need?
Yeah, it might just be something with the. So you download it, and do you get the launcher? And then there's just an issue from the launcher, or what specifically is the problem? Show you some combat. Okay. I need to get all this gear situated, otherwise I'll just walk out there and die. So we're probably gonna have to. What can I buy? So I have my cloak. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have enough, I think.
May I be of assistance?
to get. Yep. Okay. Okay. Gives me the launcher, and when downloading the different files, it stops and errors. Try also running that and like do the right click and run as administrator also, because Windows is ridiculous and decides that things can't run as standard users and need to be done as administrator. Returned from some years with Red Champion level 133 now. Glad to watch this. Awesome. Awesome. Welcome back. Okay, so this is all the... Okay, so I want Keen. This is all 160, right? This is new stuff, yeah. 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then the jewelry will be off of... Try to play so much WoW and Neverwinter. I wanted something different, and LOTRO looks fun. Nice. Sounds about right.
Greetings.
So we'll just buy...
Help you?
This is gross. I don't like how this is sorted. Strong torque. So that's Biz Mastery and Crit. This is strong. Reinforce. Is LOTRO still noob friendly to those of us who mainly WoW background? Yes, it's fine until you get... We were just talking about this a little while ago. It's fine until you get into the later levels. I'd say like the first 50 or so. Very standard MMO, not very system heavy. You can go quest and explore and craft and all that stuff. Once you hit 50, that's where the legendary system comes into play. That is these items that look like this, that have a bunch of stats on them. Now, this will look incredibly overwhelming probably right off the rip because you have 2 of these. However, you don't have all these slots available to you at level 50. Much simplified, but you actually keep these items with you. The new way of doing it is you actually keep them, the original ones that you get, you can keep all the way through the end game then. So from 50 or technically 45 to 160, you can keep the same weapons now. But then you start really having to dive into the virtue system, and then also tracer or essences like this gear has. So you can see that one has that humble sun-kissed essence of might. So very heavy socketing in all of the gear now, and trying to figure out how to piece that all together to make your character correct. That's the only way I can put it. It can be a little cumbersome. It can be a little overwhelming because there's a lot of different things. So if you put together, say, I'm going to show you an example here. So you have a legendary item, you have gear that has, let me actually pull a couple more of these out of here. Okay, so you'll have gear that has essences like this. You will have legendary items that have traceries like this. And then you will have your virtues, which these all give you stats as well. So like if I pull these out and go... Okay, we'll pull a couple of these out. And so you have to piece all this together to make it, you know, not overcap a stat that you don't want to. But there are some stats that you want to overcap if you're doing high-end content. So that part can be overwhelming. It can be frustrating. But as far as the core gameplay, if you play other MMOs, you're going to just dive right in and feel comfortable with it. But like I said, you also have up to pretty much at this point, like mid 100s are free. So you can really spend the time that you want and figure out if you even like the game or not, and then kind of go from there. If that makes sense. Okay. Ooh,
Greetings.
I don't want the barter one. I want the buy one.
What do you need?
Okay, and then I'm going to use my search filter down here for strong. Star Trek Online? Hell yeah, if that's what you're referring to. Okay, so we want strong torque. Okay, that'll get us for right now. What's the easiest and fastest way to get marks at level 68? What are you needing marks for? What are you looking to do with marks?
Greetings.
Okay, I'll probably just do bartering equipment. I just craft it, man. Like it's almost like the way that the stat caps and stat distribution has changed over the years. That stuff is pretty irrelevant, in my opinion. Oh, they changed the color on this gear. Okay. That should be... Oh, I need to get my cloak. That is in here. Lieutenant is this one. Had to get an overview of the new LI system easier than the old one, in your opinion? Yeah, if you ever need it, I do have a video on my YouTube channel that actually goes over starting out and actually converting. So if you... This goes to anybody out there. If you are returning to the game and you have legendary items that need to be converted to the new system, I have a video for you. If you are a new player that's hitting 45 for the first time, I have that same video for you. It actually is broken out into the two parts, so that it breaks it down, where to go, what to do, how to upgrade, and all that good stuff. So I got you. Let me save this. PvE single... No, PvP... Okay. Save this build. Oop, I'm in the wrong spot anyway. Open gear setup window. More single target. Should be correct. Okay, save. Oh, what am I missing here? The pocket. What? How am I missing that? There we go. Okay. Okay, so the war 16 audacity. That's right, right? 16. Oh no, I'm missing the bow.
What do you need?
Who has that?
What do you need?
There you are, Peter. Okay, fix this one more time here. All right, so there's that. Change our build to or single target. And then how many essences do I need? 1, 2, I think I just need 6 for right now. Nope, I just need 6.
How may I help you?
So for right now, crit. Jeez, just mastery at the moment. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna get stomped out here right now. Oh, I needed 7. Anathema, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing? Schween, thanks for the follow. All right, that puts me 186. It's not great. I ain't gonna lie. That ain't great.
Mind my words, traveler. Will you not have the courtesy to hear my tale? Surely you have the time to listen to my tale.
Why is this busted? It's better than your 0? Alright, fair enough. Okay. Oh. Well. I didn't know the boys were out here. That changes things. Okay. Okay. What's up, homie? Are you in chat anywhere? I'll go push the talk unless you don't want to. That's fine too. Oh, if you're not in chat, don't worry about it. It's fine. Tis fine, my guy. Don't you worry about it. You know, I didn't lie about the title. Just says Endgame and then we brawlin'. I mean, I am gonna fight. It's a technicality, you know. Turn on this guy. I'm halfway to rank 11. Okay. Been a minute. Yeah! Let's go, Con. Where you guys? Backside? Like quest room? Looks like. Here's the boys. Cons are coming. Oh, he's bringing convict. See, my build's not going to be as fun out here anymore because of the changes to sprint with not having the knockdown and all that stuff. Oh no! 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 I haven't had a crash the desktop in years! No! No! That doesn't count as dying. New creep skill. No joke. Cleaning up old connection. Come on. Just walk it off. It just wants support to be faster in answering tickets. What kind of ticket do you have in right now? So you're almost at 3K on the likes. Gonna be loading in here any second. Oh, my data's out of sync now. What is it? 526 067 526 067. Okay, there we go. Trying to get back your lifetime account. That is a bummer.
What is the meaning of this? My Doran's beard, won't you give me even a moment? Will you stop and hear my accursed tale? Will you stop and hear my accursed tale? My Doran's beard, won't you give me even a moment? My Doran's beard, will you stop and hear my accursed tale? It is an insult.
Would you do something for me? Could
All right,
I
there we
speak
go.
to you a moment?
Okay, they're down in the river outpost. Where'd Togo? That's bait. The fact that they can outrun people on horseback is pretty dumb. You're So you're busted on my map. I can't see the leader. It's fine though. You're busted all the time. Nice. Yeah, ballistas are new. The gates are new. They actually have like tougher NPCs inside the keeps. All that good stuff. Come on, bro. It's just me. And them. Ha What's up, Beebs? Thank you for the 92 months at tier 3. Welcome back. Waiting for the old flanky. You're at 4.5k. Hey man, you used to be 3'd to me. It's okay though. I appreciate any support that anybody wants to give at any time. We're gonna turn and burn. Oh god, I hate that thing. Phoebes, how you been? What's new? Oh, a little brag rash, huh? Busy, but all's good. Good to hear, good to hear. Couldn't even get to him quick enough before he was dead. Sure is. What's up, Stevers? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Have you been playing Stevers? You're on the other side. Ha! Hey, Sleepy, can you kick and re-invite me? See if it fixes my mini-map. Yeah, there you are. It's gonna pee on me? Probably. I'd expect nothing less from Stevers. Stevers, have you talked to Kyle recently? I haven't seen or heard from him in years at this point. Briefly yesterday. Okay. Every now and then I'll see that he'll like a TikTok or something like that, but that's about it. Yeah. From 312 to 5K, I'm gonna hit the bowl and enjoy my hangout. There you go. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate all the likes over there on TikTok, man. Appreciate it. Oh, it's Bragrash. Hello, Bragrash. Hello, praise. The fact that Bragg is a tyrant is something. Oh, nice, Beebs. Well, tell the boy I said I. Brother David! Brother David has been lost. Angmar's forces are building a gate at Lugazag. What's up, Hot Chilies? Oh, you know it's give and take out here. You know it. You know it. What's up, Travis? Ain't been out here in years. Yeah, man. I'm at a spot where I can pop back out here on the champ. So I'm halfway, a little over halfway through to rank 11 on the champion. I have to go start turning in my dailies and all that stuff again. Love to be able to get to rank 11. That'd be cool. There we go. Here's a little... Oh. Hello, praise. No. Oh, always with this. Give me that stun. Give me that knockdown. Yes. Yes. No. Got the spider though. All right. I'll take that. I'll take that. My title right now. Lieutenant Monster Hunter Bloodborne. Yeah, that's a good title. It's a good title. It's a good title. You're allowed to like it. It's okay. I mean, Exquisite Exploder is pretty hot. It's pretty hot. The Well Met title, isn't that from doing like in-person events? I thought that was actually going from going to like one of the meetups and stuff. No, I do not. I do not actually have Well Met. When they've done like got yours at PAX, nice, dude. I've never been to a PAX. My thing is GCX, and which I've been trying so hard to get them to go to. I've been talking to their brand manager. I mean, it's been months now, but it's gonna look like they're not gonna go again, if I had to guess, because I haven't gotten a response in a while. So no, I mean I'll get one if I actually do a physical. Well, technically I should, because I went to the studio. So maybe I should, because I've actually been to the studio. Yeah, take one. Yeah, I've been trying for a few years now to get them to go to GCX. Because I think honestly that's the type of event that they would excel at, because it's like that's the type, you know, that's the Magic the Gathering, that's the Dungeons and Dragons, that's the, you know, like ESO was there last year. So it's the right group for them. And Kevin, who's in charge of the whole damn thing, loves this game. So I've been trying. It's always, you know, budgets and this and that, and you know, at the end of the day, at some point, sometime, it's gonna make shit happen. You know, at some point, you just gotta make shit happen. I've been doing my part to will that shit into existence, but it's what it is. You can only do so much. Something like you can lead a horse to water, but if they don't drink, you turn them into glue. Hello. Hello, spider. Oh. More and more. So many. There's many of them. There's so many of them. Yeah, so I don't know. I would really like to see SSG do some of those smaller events like a GCX. I'm not saying go to like a PAX or a TwitchCon, or like TwitchCon's so expensive. GCX is not expensive. It's not. I would love to see them do that. So, you know, honestly, I would just like a response from their brand manager. Yeah, it is definitely less expensive than going to Gamescom. Indeed. But yeah, like I don't know what's going on with that, because the guy responded to me back in August, and then he asked for some information, which I provided that same day, I believe. And you know, so maybe not. I don't know. All right, Sleepy, let me know when you're coming out to the moors, because I will gladly join. So I'll go back to GV. I'm always down. I can't be halfway to 11, man. I at some point I got to get that shit knocked out, you know? Some point. 3,500 to rank 7. There you go. The only problem with that con is like once you hit that XP curve just shoots up.
How can I be of service?
Guess we pick up all these again just in case. To a dwarf in need. Not doing that. All right, so let's check out the Brawler. As someone who works with sales marketing, honestly, sometimes you just have to poke them with a stick about 1,000 times because they forget so much. I mean, I did. I emailed him back about 2 weeks before they went on break. And then I emailed them a week after they got back from break. So I'll email them again here in a little bit. Because here's the thing is you wait too long and then all of a sudden then you can't do it this year because there's no more spots and stuff like that. And I just, you know. Hey, what's up, Goliath? Good to see you, buddy. You know, just like if you wait too long, it just seems like it's a better idea to get things kind of locked in, you know? Just lock it in. I don't know. You guys know I've been playing this game for a very long time. A lot of you have. And it's just I think everybody has these thoughts of what would do well. You know, you would have people do this on the YouTube videos all the time. They'll leave a comment where it's like, what they should do is ... For example, you know, it's like, oh, they need to upgrade the engine and do this because this would bring so many people back. I was like, no, it won't. Like, that's the reality. Is there is almost nothing at this point. Because the game is almost 20 years old at this point, there's almost nothing that anyone can do that is going to bring large swaths of people back to the game. They would have to do so much marketing. Like, they would actually have to target content creators in a big way. And I'm not talking about me. Like, I am so insignificant in the pool of content creation. Like, yes, I make a lot of videos. The YouTube channel has over 1 million views. I do well over here. I'm partnered on all these channels and stuff like that. Yes, we've done that. I've done that. The reality is, though, like, years ago when the first what's up, Goliath? When the first legendary servers came out, the Shroud was playing. Show of hands in the chat if you know who Shroud is. I think they did with Shroud once. They did not. Shroud just played because he likes this game. What, my gear being shiny? You like that? You like that? He played for a week. But honestly, that's all you really needed with the legendary server with how much he plays. I think he was like yeah, Lone Slayer. What was it? But like, you get my point though. That's a missed opportunity. You know, like, I mean, I'll be honest. So that is how I. So I'll tell you a funny story. So, this would have been not last year. So this will have been in 20. What was that? 2023, I guess. GCX 2023. The convention was over, and I was sitting down. Me, my wife, Kevin, his wife. I mean, we were sitting down at a Mexican restaurant that was inside the Rosen, and I was like, "Yeah, everything was cool." Like, you know, there were a couple people that I didn't get to meet. Like, I didn't get to meet, you know, Ben and Corey. And he's like, and he just kind of laughed. He was like, "Ben Bowman, like, bro, man." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "He's right behind you." And so I just turn around and I basically like yell at him. And I was like, "Yo, bro, man." And he just like looks at me. I was like, "Bludborn." And he's like, "Come over here." So we started talking. I was like, and I started off the conversation. And I just said, "Hey, what do I got to do to get you to play LOTRO with me?" He's like, "When do you want to play?" I was like, "When we get back." He's like, "Okay." I'm like, well, that was easy. And then we did. We played a couple times, and like he had fun. So yeah. What's up, Sam? Worth hopping into Lord of the Rings Online if I never have, or are there a lot of expansions needed to buy? So here's the cool thing. You can play so much of this game for free at this point that I don't know if they've updated the page yet. I don't think they have, which is kind of unfortunate. But let me see. So let's take a look here. So right now, the current expansions. So you basically have the last 3-ish. All right, Ramgil, take care, buddy. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for chatting. I appreciate you hanging out, man. But yeah, so basically you can play to like level 140-ish for free. So, because Legacy of Morgoth and Corsairs of Umbar are both 150, and you have Kingdoms of Harad, which is 160. And then prior to that, like, I mean, everything's free, so like, and then if you have an active sub, like you're golden, so like it's not bad at all at this point. I'd say it's pretty accessible. Did you guys know that you can click this little triangle right here and change the sort of your character list? So you can do last logged on. So you can know who you've played the least. Like my burglar is the last character I've ever played. You can do your highest level. You can do your lowest level. You can do it alphabetical. I always leave it at max min. So I got a few 150s I could work on. But as I've said, how much monthly is the sub? So you can do it a few different ways. Standard is $15, so $14.99. If you do it every 3 months, which is what I do, it's $29.99, so $30. And so basically that works out to that you buy 2 months and you get a month free. You can do 6 months, which ends up being, I want to say you buy 4 months and get 2 free, maybe. And then you can do 12 months, which is like you end up paying, I think like it's 9 or 10 months, something like that. So obviously the more time that you prepay in advance, the bigger the discount is. All right, so let's take a look at the Brawler. Thanks for the follow, Sam. We out here in Imhular. What's this? Oh, I don't want to travel. I don't actually want to do this. We'll go ahead and cancel that one. Okay. Can I actually cancel here? These are all these introduction ones. Ugh. Oh, I can cancel that. Can cancel that. Intro. All these introduction quests. See, all of these I could, with the exception of the epic ones, we'd leave those alone. So we can actually just filter this out on this character. That way they don't pop up for us on this character, because I'm never going to do them on this character. Don't care. And that also cleans out our quest log a little bit. I'll leave that. I might actually turn that in at some point. Introduction. I'll leave. I'm not gonna do that. Be realistic. I'm not gonna do that.
Great host, you say?
Yo, what's up, Poteen? Thanks for the raid, brother. How you doing, man? How's the stream? Welcome in, raiders. There's the Tater raid. What's up? What's up, Inquiring Minds? How are you? Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, my name is Bludborn. I'm a Lord of the Rings online streamer. Mostly. I do some other stuff here and there. Been streaming for 13 years almost. Been playing LOTRO for 19 almost. So if you got questions about the game or streaming or anything like that, hit me up. Let me know. What's up, Voodoo over on YouTube? Hello. I'm playing on Glandring on a Brawler. Hey, that's what I'm getting. I'm starting mine back up right now. I'm just filtering out a bunch of quests, clean out my quest log here before I do that. But if you do enjoy the content, no matter what platform you're watching on, please give it a like, give it a follow, give it a subscribe, whatever that vernacular is for that particular platform. And then if you're watching any of the YouTube videos or content that's like short form stuff like that, make sure you're liking, commenting, and all that stuff, because that actually spreads it out to further people. And that really helps. That's just generally speaking for any of the content creators that you enjoy watching. Like their stuff, repost it, share it. That does wonders for them. So much of what we do on a daily basis is we just scroll right on by. We like something, we laugh at it. But like when you share that to somebody, that tells that algorithm that hey, this is a cool thing. I should distribute this to more people. If you comment on it, if you like on it, all those things help that creator. And those are all free things that you can do to help out your favorite creators. Yes, I know you do, Poteen. I responded. Was that yesterday I responded to you? Today? I can't remember. I do a little healing. Tank. What was that? Is that a little blue yellow mix? Absolutely, buddy. I got you. Delete. Finally figured out how to use my notifications on my platforms to get my favorite content creators to just show them. Hey, there you go. Let's see. Voodoo says I did a hunter class on another server, but I guess I lost it once they shut down that server. So they will periodically open those up. So you don't have to, like, it doesn't have to be gone. It doesn't have to be lost. So, you know, it's good. You're all right. There'll be a potential for that. All right, what's the play here? Like this weapon aura on my gauntlets right now. It's pretty sick. All right, so what is the play here? What do I do? I need to go back to... we need to go... Well, turn on my map notes here. We need to go back to... somewhere in here, right? I didn't do any of this on this character, so... Okay. We're good. We'll figure it out. I want to...
It is a new day.
I guess I'll just go to the east gate. Okay, let me look at something here. Oh, are any of you guys excited about the SLS rocket launch? I am. I thought I'd throw that out there. I just saw that. Yeah, I've been playing off and on since 2015. Probably thing with me is very in and out of games. Once I reach like the Lone Lands or a Gamor, I get demotivated to play. Okay. What is it about it that gets you demotivated to play? Rover show. I need to go up. I don't know if this is the way I want to go or not. This is actually kind of a difficult city to navigate. But luckily, I have passed that now, and I'm doing various. Whoa, your color of your name changed. Doing Quest in the Troll Shaws, Book 4, Chapter 2. Noise. There are many classes that can motivate now. Yeah, you're not wrong. I hate navigating this city. I really hate navigating this city. I need to get to Darlaja. This is the way. What's up, Pyro? How you doing, buddy? Sorry I missed you while you're in town, man. Nobody texted me. I totally forgot you were here. I was in town for like a week. Oh, don't worry, I didn't get texted either, really. So, 14-1 is where I wanted to.
Can it be so? Has the day come at last?
Oh, you'll be back in June? Okay. Well, you better Discord the peoples. Talk to Tasadi. Talk to Tasadi. Did you have a good time while you're here, buddy? Where am I going? No, over there. Okay. Hey, nothing to see here.
Rumors are like water, my friend.
Stand by the small knot of people. Not that small knot of people. That small knot of people.
This talk is getting out of hand, if you ask me. What
I didn't ask you, dude.
What did you want?
Not to talk to you.
I I've heard the arrival of a really
Oh, wait. Tomorrow is Night of the Seven Kingdoms, isn't it? Shit. Yeah. That's tomorrow. Okay. Shit. Got some stuff to watch on Sundays. Talk to Inkanush.
Ah, there you are, my friend. I wondered if you would come to see me here. This is not the first time I have come to Shagana or to
I think this character I will run. Oh wait, Virtue XP. I'm gonna put that over on the champion. Let's go. I do not. I work on Monday. I'm off on Tuesday and Thursday. I agree. Boo. Okay. I wonder if I know. I think the wife and kid. Ah! The hell? Windows, why are you? Windows, why are you the way you are? Jeez. I think. What the hell happened there? There we go. Better. Oh, okay. Hold on. Somebody decided they wanted to hit the green screen. Yeah. Yeah. Good show. All right. The other one's hiding over there. Ooch. I get jealous very easily. Did watch Fellowship of the Ring at the theater yesterday. Next weekend I'll watch The Two Towers and Return of the King at the theater. Yes. I had thought about it. We had talked about doing that and whatnot, but just the timing was not good. All right, come on, cat. And that's when they have to get kicked out. Yeah, like, isn't it a day each? Like, and that's all there is? Or is it the whole weekend for one? I don't remember. Yeah, so it's that kind of stuff. Oh, you know what? I need to go back. Shoot.
Let us see what has caused this commotion at the gate, and if we might be of some service in ending it. What seems to be the problem here?
Yeah, that is some odd timing.
Are all visiting sovereigns treated so in Umbar? No legitimate ruler is turned away, stranger. But the Kindred of the Coins has given us strict commands regarding
Pretenders.
You dare!
Hold, my friends. Our enemies would rejoice to see blood spilled upon the threshold of Umbar Baharbale. Give them not this satisfaction without reason.
Very well. Who is this old man? A friend of yours is a friend of the city, and of the kindred. But this Misadi claims to be a queen.
It is no mere claim, guardsmen. I am the Shara of renewed Hamad, and I am here to speak with your ruler.
Then speak, Sharamizadi, for she is here.
Lady Hamelak!
Please, accept my apologies for the caution of my city. These are dangerous times.
Should not this meeting take place inside the city? It could then occur with the rest of your ruling kindred in attendance, Harmelok.
This must be your wizard.
See if I can get to a spot where I can like port and port back.
We have all suffered at the hands of Ordah. We have a shared enemy. Let us stay true to our shared purpose.
Your two lands hold more than one foe in common, Misadi. Overlook not the danger posed by the Tharduth, those awakened servants of Morgoth.
Steal your tongue, wizard. Can we not fight one battle at a time?
Ha! Rothog will fight as many as he must, and welcome even more.
Any who fought at the Red Waterfall will know the danger posed by the Tharduth. But for now, they are quelled. The Ordekai still have designs upon our lands.
The Kindred drove them from Umbar. Perhaps Mizadi should do the same for her city?
This she has done. Goranzar belongs now to renewed Hamat.
The Ordachai are in retreat. I followed some of them south as they fled. They bear little resemblance to the soldiers from whom we wrested this city. They are defeated.
How often has a defeated enemy leapt once more into battle, Tathata? They cannot be allowed to regroup and threaten war once again. If Mizadi allowed this, she could not claim the title of Shara, unless I misunderstand her ways.
Now you see why I have come to treat with your kindred of the coins. I will pursue the Ordachai into their southern lands and destroy them. I ask for soldiers of Umbar to join my armies on this mission.
How many warriors do you expect us to give you?
A neighbor with an interest in friendship would send as many as he could.
Perhaps. How many would he send if he believed the two parties would not long be neighbors?
Careful, dwarf.
Numero, please.
It is as you said, Mizadi. We hold an enemy in common. Umbar can spare as many soldiers as you wish for this important purpose. Unless my kindred objects.
You have become very trusting of late, Harmelak.
Will my companions and I be welcome on this journey as well, Mizadi?
You better believe it.
Harmelok is wrong. We will not travel alone. Glorfindel has agreed to accompany us on our southward journey.
Oh, Glorfy. Where is old boy? Okay. I'm just gonna port there.
I am pleased to have your aid and support, friend, and that of the wizards in Kanush.
Voodoo, I'm playing on Glamdring. Here's Glorfindel. Vartulen.
Today is a good day.
May you find this season bountiful. What brings you back to Vatulin?
Vatulin.
These creatures of orc kind of which Thorvilon speaks are almost certainly Utugi.
Not more Utugi. I need to. Let's see. Return. Oh, I don't have maps. Dude, this is what's crazy. If you look at Bludborn, Cancel, thank you for the sub on YouTube. So, the amount of return to skills that I have on my champion versus a boosted, like I played this guy to 55 or something like that and then boosted him. So like, that's all I got. I just have the one skill. I don't even have the or the return. Wait. Oh, because it's called travel. Okay. Alright, so I can do that then. Do I have that on my bar? Do have it. Okay. Actually, I'm going to set my milestone here, I guess, for right at the moment. So I can get back here quickly.
Could I speak with you a moment? Greetings, friend.
All right, shared storage. We're gonna toss these in there. Why did I keep those? They're bound to the champ. They're champ specific. You know, you just do weird shit and you don't, and you look back at it and you have no idea why you did. All the time. Did play a champ for a while. I like the AoE damage a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's pull these out. And then some of these smaller stacks. Yeah. Yep. What up, Tex? How are you doing? What are these? 1 hour? Yeah. That's 6 hours right there. Can probably level him with that. Probably. That's great. That probably happens to people more often than not. Like, kind of crazy. Hey, is it actually a fun game? Keep seeing it on Steam. I mean, I've been playing it for 19 years, man. I enjoy it. There are certainly things that I don't like about it. There are certainly things that I love about it. You know, it was my first MMO, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. It really got me into the genre. The fact that it's Lord of the Rings, to seeing, you know, small calls to lore, or, you know, little nuggets of exploration that you get to see. The group-based content I really enjoy when I get to do that. Most of the time I do enjoy the PvP in it. It can be actually kind of frustrating, but it also can be kind of fun too. So, like, overall, the line that I will always say is, if you like MMOs, it's a good game. If you like Lord of the Rings, it's a good game. So if you like both of those, it's a great game. So it's something that I've spent 15,000 hours of my time in. So, like, you know, there's that. Yeah. So, you know, like, I've played every class in the game with varying degrees of success. I've spent a lot of time on a select few. I've done some of the hardest content in the game. Yeah. The good thing is too that since it's free to play, it's something that you can just pop in, you can try it, see if it's something that you like. And the only thing that you're spending is time. You don't have to spend money on it, you know. Was I ever into EverQuest? No, I never played EverQuest. Never played Ultima. Never played Asheron's Call. Like the old, like the founding MMOs, I never played. That's a very nice review. Thank you. I try, you know, there's no, I feel like there's no harm in being honest with things. Like, yeah, there's stuff I don't like. There's systems I wish that were flat out removed from the game because I think they're cumbersome and don't do the game service. But, you know, I think there's more good than bad with the game. So, what's up, Bubbles? How hard is the hardest content compared to Mythic rating in WoW? It's a good question. So the only mythic stuff I did, I think I did. Really, the only mythic I did was during the end of Legion into Battle for Azeroth, but I don't recall ever doing mythic raids. I was always doing mythic dungeons. I think the most I ever did was a heroic raid at that time, although I can't really remember the structure of that. So you might have to fill in the blanks a little bit for me. But here's the thing. WoW's add-ons, even up until now, I know they're doing a lot of work with the add-on stuff right now. They have had a lot more access to. They had a lot more access to the API, the data and the APIs to the game, so you could do a lot with plugins. And here's the issue. And while this is not a direct comparison, because of those add-ons, the developers had to push the difficulty of the game because of things like DBM and bigwigs and stuff like that told you what was coming, timers, all kinds of crazy stuff, what to do, where to go, where to stand, what to click, you know. And so when you have stuff like that and it pushes the developers to make harder content, LOTRO doesn't have that level of access to APIs. It does have some, and we do have a kind of similar situation where we have our Prime plugin, where Prime does a lot. It tells you, it has alerts and, you know, things like that, but I would say it's definitely not as reliable as something like a DBM or a bigwigs. So what ends up happening in LOTRO is it's fairly inconsistent from expansion to expansion as far as the difficulty goes. Sometimes even from dungeon to dungeon or raid to raid. So like the last raid, the Temple of Utug Bur, or Bur, I can't remember what the accent was on, was not as difficult, I felt like. Mokta Corbo, the one prior to that, was a little bit more difficult. The one prior to that was not as difficult. So it's kind of hard to really correlate the two, but it's definitely hard. What makes it challenging as you get into the higher tiers is they tend to they become like, however you want to call it. We call it morale, so health, morale. Call it morale sponges, health sponges, bullet sponges, whatever you want to call it. So they just have these very, very large morale pools. So it becomes a game of endurance rather than, you know, a certain level of skill, or, you know, you miss this mechanic or something like that. While that's certainly still an element of it, it's still not like the main thing, you know? So I don't know if that even remotely answered your question, but the content can be difficult. The best example I can give, is from years ago. It was before they did any of the tiers. So before we had tier 1, tier 2, tier 2 challenge, then so originally when the game came out, you just had your raids and your dungeons. They were a fixed difficulty, and that was it. Still, in my opinion, that's still the best case scenario, because it still allows the widest range of people to play. Right after that becomes tier 1, tier 2, and tier 2 challenge, because you have more of a story mode tier 1, and then you have the tier 2, which adds in mechanics and difficulty. and the challenge mode would add in a challenge modifier of a very specific thing you had to do during the encounter to accomplish it. Then we got tiers 1, 2, and 3. Then later on, it pushed up to tiers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now they have backed off again to where it's tiers 1, 2, and 3. What's up, Pixel? So that's what I mean. It's kind of inconsistent from expansion to expansion. You know, just depends. But like I said, the best example that I can give is during the Mines of Moria expansion, there was an update that brought a raid in called Dar Narbogud. Dar Narbogud actually had 7 bosses, I think, which is great. Anytime you have a multi-boss raid, it's pretty awesome. So multiple wings and all that stuff. And then what you could do with that raid, and this was actually really cool. So you could go in and you fight the first 2 trolls. That was the first boss encounter, was 2 trolls. It was literally you walked in the door, you pulled some trash mobs, and then you could fight the 2 trolls. Okay, you always had to fight the trolls. And then you'd go in and you could actually bypass all of the middle bosses and go to the blind one. So that would skip up Flagit, Zoluga, and I can't remember the third one. It would skip 3 of the orc bosses. And then you could skip that and you could go fight the blind one, which was a nameless. And what that would do then is it would change the entire blind one fight. So there's these big portals around, and basically the blind one would then summon the abilities and powers of the 3 orc bosses that you skipped. And so while the blind one was, it was a fairly difficult fight. But you add in mechanics and abilities from the other 3 bosses that you skipped. And so that got called Blind One Hard Mode. There was nothing official about it. There wasn't an achievement for doing it. There wasn't extra loot from doing it. It was literally just bragging rights that you did it. And there were only a handful of guilds worldwide that ever did it. I got to do that. I got to be a part of that. That was pretty sick. And so you beat that, and then you go on and do the final encounter in the raid, and that was that. It was wild. It was absolutely wild. Like spacing was an issue, interrupts were an issue, stunning and mezzing was an issue. Timing was a huge issue, and there was stuff that if you missed it during the encounter, it's a wipe. You can't beat it then. So definitely the difficulty over the years has changed. Like I said, sometimes there's encounters that are really, really difficult. Sometimes there's ones that are kind of stupid easy. So it just depends, so. Like I said, hope that answers those questions. I know that was very, very long-winded, but that's kind of where we are. It was fun. It was stressful, but it was fun, for sure. All right, team. I have got to get out of here, though. It is closing in on 1 o'clock, and I do have to work in the morning, so So if you're not already following, do me a favor. Follow on whatever platform that you're watching on. If you want to help out the stream, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All that stuff goes a long way at helping the channels. Yeah, thank you, Bubbles. Appreciate it. Normal schedule is Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern time. There are other times that I will do other stuff. I might stream off schedule, or I might do IRL stuff, like if I go to the cabin or stuff like that. So, that's that. Just give you kind of the rundown. But other than that, I'm gonna get out of here for the evening. I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. And I'll see you back here on Tuesday. Tuesday. Cool. All right, everybody. I'm out. Take care.